What do you folks? Welcome back to, I think this should be week 28 or 29. My bad for not keeping count, but of the road becoming a YouTube go. I just got finished with recording the entire Can You Be Pokemon Y only video. I have to pretty much just edit the last recording. Right now, I would say I've edited about maybe 60 or 65%, which is decent. I should be able to get it done next week, so that's pretty nice. But it'll be interesting to see if it's gonna perform better than the first sort of a video I did for that game, which was Can You Be Pokemon Black 2 with only black Pokemons. It's pretty much gonna be familiar, so I think a lot of the viewers who saw the first video will click and see the second one. But other than that, it really has just been the same. A lot of things has happened outside of, I guess I should say, my editing, and sort of affecting my, well, it's been a part of my YouTube journey as well. Like, there's been a lot of like stuff going on. What did it be like in my own life? Like, I've been kind of struggling to like edit, I'm not gonna lie. I've really just enjoyed playing Overwatch with my friends, and my sleep has kind of been shit, not to the point where it's like I'm fucking up, waking up at like 9 a.m. or something. And to many people that's like not a bad time, but me, I wake up really early. I wake up around like 4 to 5 a.m. range, and I've been kind of waking up like 5:30, 6 a.m. Like, it's not bad, but usually that extra hour I'm awake gets me an extra hour more of work and whatnot. And I just haven't been as focused, if I'm gonna be fully honest. I need to lock in more, you know. And you know, I've been still looking for jobs and whatnot, especially since I'm trying to get one like I have for a while at least, you know. And like tough, like, you know, like it's been going like mid, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hasn't really been going the best. And even when you know, even though like you actually look at some, they have these qualifications where you're like, yo, are you actually sure you're a first entry job? But other than that, it's pretty much been the same when it comes to video creation. Like, I don't really feel any burnout coming or anything like that. It's just I've been really lazy and I had a hard time to concentrate. And I'm just glad I'm not burnt out, because when I experienced it for the first time, that was something. Like, I was like, damn, I got diffed on. But a lot of stuff has been going on in the Discord servers just throughout the past few weeks, which has been plaguing my mind, honestly. And I always I've had a negative view on Discord for a while, especially since when I was younger, I had a really bad experience with it with a bunch of like other people in different servers I was in. But obviously, I like to have a server since I'm a new gen content creator, and it's literally the easiest way for me to communicate with my community and just like announce and post stuff. Like, there's cons and there's pros, obviously, but it's just been really a bit annoying and mentally frustrating to manage, especially when there's been like a lot of beef and whatnot recently, just people not getting along. And I try my best to, you know, and it's hard to make decisions sometimes, because I might be looking at something in one way and other people might do the other, and it's a bit hard to come to an agreement, or people might just be too stubborn in general, which just makes things more difficult. Sorry, my alarm went off, which was supposed to be for this video, in case I forgot. But other than that, it's just pretty much been that. Well, actually, I guess good news would be that I did actually get a sponsorship deal. Can I even say this? I don't even know that. I don't think it will see this, but I have a sponsorship deal with the same sponsor I did last time. It was Fine, and it's progress. You know, I should look at that and be happy, even though it's not the type of sponsorship where I get paid. I at least get the item itself. You know what I'm saying? And I worked with them before. I fuck with Fine. I mean, my microphone that I'm using now is Fine. This is my first proper microphone I got on my 18th birthday, which I'm still using, which I'm really glad about, because it is actually high quality and it's been working really well as well. But I look at that and should actually appreciate for what it is. Even though I'm not getting like crazy moolah from it, I'm at least getting a fucking sponsorship. Like, it's progress. Like, I should look back and be like, yo, you know, years ago, you didn't get shite, nor did you even have a community. So we'll get to the point where eventually sponsors gonna be hitting me up like crazy, the money coming in and all the other stuff. But one smaller thing I want to talk about as well with the sponsor is that I'm a bit proud of myself of how I handled this, because last time I had to sort of have the item itself that I was sponsoring in the title, which I wasn't really a fan of, but I was a bit afraid of speaking up to find themselves. And it was my first sponsor too. I was kind of geeked. I was like, shit, like, but this time around, they asked to do like something similar. Obviously, I shouldn't go in too much detail, but I was basically just like, to be fully transparent, titles matter a lot for my videos. If I have it in, it's gonna do worse. And they actually agreed. And that's like something you should take as well, just in general in life, and also sponsorships, if you get them in the future, that put boundaries, you know, like I should be like, yo, I'm gonna be fully transparent. This is just not gonna work for me and my channel. And they agreed. Like, I was kind of ready to walk away from the sponsorship anyway. If they said no, like, we can't do that, then it's just like, whatever, like, fine. You stood on business, you had your morals that you stood for, and you wanted to go with, while they were asking for something that you didn't want to do. Something small like that did actually make me a bit proud, because it's just progress, you know. This is a whole big ass journey. Like, this is just one of the many videos on the channel, honestly, where I talk about how the week has went, or anything like that, just in general, you know. Like, I've been at this shit for almost a year, well, half a year now, posting these weekly videos, and it's been both good and bad, because sometimes it's like, yes, he's on the grind, and it's like, imagine get to like week 300 and I'm still fraudulent. Like, I'm still like, it's like week 300 I'm becoming a YouTube go, and I shouldn't even like English is so hard sometimes. I shouldn't look down on that fact once, if I get to that point, you know what I'm saying? Because a YouTube go to me, like, that's a lot of subs, that's a good, like, financial stability. Like, I don't know what will happen in the next coming weeks, you know, I don't know. But even if I get to that point, I shouldn't look down on it, because at least I've been pulling up every single week. And shout out to some of you guys who are, like, finding me through this channel while I'm just yapping. Like, I'm literally talking about my week and what I've done and what I'm trying to do better, or anything relating to YouTube, you know. And I just really want to make such a big, like, leap this year, dude. Like, I genuinely just want to live off this shit. Like, I don't gotta be a millionaire like this year. I just want to make literally a decent amount so I can live off. Like, trust me, I don't need like a lot of standards in the start. You can get me a 1-bedroom apartment. I'll sleep on, like, literally, I'll sleep on the ground with a mattress, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, as long as I have my setup, I don't care. Like, if this is my job, I don't care. It's just that simple. But pretty much just that. Been a lot of stuff in Discord server. Haven't been as locked in with editing, but there's still been some positives this week, but also I'd say more negatives, which has kind of been pissing me off. But I gotta keep on pushing, you know. New week tomorrow. Just gonna edit, do my thing, and stay consistent. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.